This is a GROTE guitar since 1989, and it is one of those models available on Amazon right now. It may or may not be available at the time that this video comes up, but it is certainly available right now. And this was my favorite color. Is that base model or beginning model that a GROTE it's been selling for a while, but the difference is that this one comes with like this interesting finish. I hope the video can show the finish. It's really nice, really beautiful. It's like a zebra pattern but in red. Just like the 335 style guitar from Harley Benton. This guy also has like a transparent red finish, but it is very thick, so it's hard to tell. Compared to the Harley Benton, this guy has a thinner neck, but it also has very good jumbo frets. The finish, it is very good, impressive for $200. It's an excellent finish in my opinion. Overall, the fret job in this guitar is flawless, all the way up, all the way through, from the widest to the thinnest frets. I think the nut is a bone nut. It is nicely cut too. And then the tuners and the headstock and everything else, it's just fine. It just works as it should. How does this compare? Which one would I choose for the same price, like roughly a $200 guitar? Which one would I prefer to buy? Well, it depends. For a person that's starting out, I would say the GROTE was better setup from factory, and it's thinner, so it's easier to play than the thicker. And when I say thicker, it's not it's like in the depth of the D shape of the fretboard. This is easier to play, so I would say the GROTE is a better choice than the Harley Benton. Although I like the Harley Benton better as a long-term instrument because I can modify it a lot, and I think it will hold up to it. That being said, a particular feature of this guy is this harp tailpiece. I find that when you have this type of tailpiece, it is easier to make the action more slinky. So yes, the most amazing feature about this guitar, the most impressive feature for me in this guitar is the shape. The shape of it, you know, it is a 335 style guitar, but I don't know, there's a contour that is beautiful. It makes it look very mean. It's kind of nice, and this is my favorite guitar of all. It works for most of the things I do. So kudos to GROTE for this guitar. It is amazing. For the price, you can't go wrong for the price. And in the state, this is a better option. If you're just buying one guitar, this is a definitely much better option than the Harley Benton. Now the Harley Benton has that thick feel of the fretboard and the neck, but the fret job in this guy is better. And one thing about this guitar is when I tuned it for the first time, the high E string broke, so I had to replace that immediately. Since then, no problem. The action, I set up an action in this guy that is very low and nice and comfortable to play. So I highly recommend this guitar for a beginner. As a modification platform, it is okay to invest maybe another $100 into it, but not really that much money. It doesn't feel like it has that Great feel. You can feel it in the headstock, but the rest of the guitar is light. Um, you would have to change all the hardware in that guy in order to make it feel like really solid instrument. So yeah, for the price, it's amazing. It light modification platform, very good for a beginner. Um, for bachata, this is my favorite guitar style, the 335. I can do everything, primera, segunda, solo, a jazzy tone, everything. It does everything I need. It will never do a Strat or a Telecaster tone, but it definitely does what I need for bachata. I hope this helps you make an informed decision in your purchase if you're looking at this GROTE guitar.